Hi everyone, especially to you, Sir New Yorkayos. Damage stability criteria are the minimum safety requirements that a ship must still meet after its hull is damaged and one or more compartments are flooded. These criteria ensure that the vessel remains afloat, stable, and safe enough for passengers and crew to evacuate or reach port, even in a damaged condition. So, what damage stability criteria check? Damage stability criteria mainly evaluate three things after flooding. First, sidewall intact stability. Whether the ship still has sufficient righting ability, positive GZ, and adequate range of positive stability after damage. Second is trim hail limits. Maximum allowable less angle of hail and longitudinal inclination after flooding so decks and life-saving equipment remains as able. Survival probability that the vessel does not capsize or sink within a defined time and the critical opening, door, vent, etc. stay above water to prevent progressive flooding. How criteria are applied, regulations define standard damage scenario and then require the ship to meet numerical limits or minimum residual rating level GZ and the area under the GZ curve in the damage condition. Minimum range of positive stability beyond the equilibrium Hell angle. Maximum Hell often around 15 degree to 25 degree depending on the ship type and number of flooded compartments. Deterministic versus probabilistic criteria. Deterministic criteria. The ship must survive specific predefined damage extends one or two adjacent compartments flooded and still satisfy the above stability limits. Probabilistic criteria, the ship must have sufficient probability of surviving damage across many possible breach locations and lengths. Average over the whole whale ship length. In practice, criteria on damage stability are the set of numerical rules and limits that ship designers and operators must be verified through stability calculations and approved software ensures that vessel is safe even the collision or grounding.